Attention everyone, it's me, Mario. Woohoo! And we get ho ho ho. The show will be starting soon, so please relax and get comfy. Oh yeah, the Coon Wolf the show will be starting real soon. Here we go! Ho ho! Woohoo!
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Live from Columbus, Ohio, it's Motown Downtown!
Motown Downtown, come on down to Motown Downtown.
Today's guest, born of Kokiri.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
My name is Tyson Bruno, and here's your host, Mo Chocolate!
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Motown Downtown, where we are here to make sure that you have a wonderful time and the greatest time. That's right. Yes. Hello, everybody in chat. Hello to the mods. Thanks for giving their friends a shout out. Greatly appreciate it. So, with that being said, let's welcome back a fan favorite guest, shall we? Drum roll, please. Back in 2020, all the way back in Season 1, this was the one guest that stand out above the crowd. He is a gamer, a streamer, and a future voice actor with the most spot-on Mario voice you will ever hear. So, what has he been up to since 2020? Well, let's find out. Please put your hands together for the fart knocker himself, born of Kokiri! What's up, Kokiri? There he is. What's up, Kokiri?
Yo, hello. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Ah, man. Long time no see, man. I haven't seen you since 2020. What's up?
I mean, yeah,
kind of been some things going on, but yeah, it's been good to see you. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, man. It was, well, like, I've been inviting a lot of previous guests back onto the show, and I just want to say, man, I was looking forward to this show the most because you were the funniest guest from season 1, man, for real. So thank you for coming out back to Motown Downtown. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Dude, thanks for having me. It feels so good to be back here, dude.
Yeah, what do you think of the new set? It changed a lot since you last been here, huh?
Yeah, it looks good. I actually really admire it, dude. It looks really awesome.
Yeah, we had curtains back there at season 1. Now we have a whole ass city, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for anyone watching who has no idea who you are, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So, hi, my name is Kokiri, or I go by Kokiri for short. So, if you're anybody from my community, everyone calls me the Fart Knocker. That's like a flagship name of mine. If it wasn't too obvious, I'm a really hardcore Zelda fan to where I play a lot of Zelda games. I really talk about theories and lore for all things Zelda, but other games I like to stream on Twitch are, of course, along with Zelda, are Mario, Kingdom Hearts, and Final Fantasy. And I also happen to do a lot of voice impressions on the internet. So I'll give you 3 of them. So, of course, one of them is, "Oh, hello, it's me, Mario, woohoo!"
Perfect.
And my personal favorite, and Luigi, oh yeah. But if we're talking about Kingdom Hearts, Gorge, we got Goofy too, everybody.
Do y'all see why I brought him back a second time? Do y'all see why? No one, I'm telling you, I don't know how you do it, bro. Like, that is the most spot-on Mario impression I've ever seen. Seriously, like, how did you, I know I asked you already, but like, for anyone, tell us, refresh our memory. How did you perfect that voice so well, man? How?
It took a lot of practice. So, long story short, it started way back in 2007. I was a freshman in high school, and we were having lunch, and we were talking about Mario Kart 64, and we were talking about like how silly all the lines were that the characters say, like everyone's screaming and all that. So I started doing my own thing to my band friends, and I was like, need to go, oh yeah, need to go, oh yeah, have a rotten day, yeah. So I kept doing all of that, and then just like as time went by, I just kept, watching, Charles Martinet's performance, in the games that he's been in, which, by the way, I'm happy for him that he's taking on this new role as the Mario ambassador. I'm sending my best wishes to the new guy,
Yes,
Kevin
yes.
Afghani, who I think he's doing a really excellent job, carrying the torch for Charles. But as time went by, I just, it just slipped out. So I guess you can say it was like a gift.
Yeah.
It was a really special gift to where I was able to do all these spot-on impressions. I've done, I met Charles himself, Samantha Kelly, the voice of Peach, Kenny James as Bowser at conventions. I did it for them, and they love it. And every time I did the fight, they're just like, they look at me like, how did you do that? And it's like, that's really good. And it's like, and sometimes they'll joke at me, saying, you know what, you got the job. You're next in line. You're next. So honestly, I can say it's a gift. It just takes a lot of practice.
That's in case if anything ever happens to Kevin, Nintendo, you have your replacement right here. Just saying. That's a fact. So
Right.
my first question is, oh, by the way, chat, how is the audio? Am I too low, too loud? Is my guest too low, too loud? Please let me know. I will try my best to fix it. But moving on, so since the last time you've been here, Kokiri, what's some of the general updates you've been up to? Like, what have you been up to or changed? What has changed since the last time we've seen you?
Well, of course, I've still been streaming. I'm still in my field of teaching as my real part-time job, though. So working on certification. After, the last time I was here on the show, I graduated with my bachelor's in education. So
Nice.
trying to get certified. Of course, I'm still streaming, still doing my thing, still talking about all the games I love, especially Zelda. I recently started, back in February, my first official Zelda podcast, calling it the Kokiri Chronicles, where I talk about Zelda every third day in the month. The only reason why did I pick 3? Because there's 3 pieces of the Triforce. That's why.
Clever. I like that.
So, it's just that's basically what I've been doing these past few years now.
All right, so how about your community? What has changed with your communities and since you last been here? What I mean, are they still doing the puns like you said last time?
Oh yeah, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. You know, everybody's still calling me a fart knocker. I mean, like I said again from the start, that's like my flagship name now. I'm now officially called a fart knocker. But by the way, you can thank my good buddy and mod Sora. We all know him, Sora 850.
Woo!
Who started that? Which, by the way, I'm just gonna go into quick detail, real quick, where the name fart knocker.
I
came
was
from.
just about to ask that, so
Yeah,
go right ahead. Yeah.
So Sora showed me this video. I don't remember who the comedian was. The comedian is. You're gonna have to ask him that question because he knows it. And it was this guy who was telling Christian curse words, and one of the names that came up was fart knocker and jackwagon and all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, we can't do this, fart knocker or jackwagon. You know, he kept saying all this stuff. So, and now he just started to use that on me, and then that's how my nickname was born. Oh, and by the way, fun fact: last year at Reconnect, my good friend Amber Dragmeyer, they actually got me a green shirt with the words "fart knocker" written in white across
Wow,
true story.
that is one incredible friend. We love Amber here. Shout out for Amber, please. Love you, Amber.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll get you on the show. But I'm glad you mentioned Reconnect, Kokiri, because that is my next question is I want to talk about Reconnect.
Yes.
We usually talk about that towards the end of the show, but for returning guests, we start at the beginning of the show. So you have the experience, Kokiri, of going to KH20. I didn't go. So tell us from your perspective, what was Reconnect like compared to KH20? How different and or better was it?
So from KH20, it was a little bit small. I actually happened to be one of the committee members for KH Guides.
Nice.
And you know, it was really fun. It was very great to see so many people that I've never seen before, like on Twitch. You know, I started seeing people like T-Shaw and Stafia. Of course, that's how you know people like Bambina and I first met through Reconnect. I mean, through KH20.
Bambina,
so
the homie,
it was
the
just
bestie.
great. And honestly, you know, compared to Reconnect, KH20 was pretty small because we were like in a small, like partyish room at Pinballs over in Austin, Texas, and then now. Last year, when we got to Reconnect, it was so much bigger, so much better. New friends, new homies from like overseas, and like we got to meet more awesome people like Carly and Elise and
we love Carly here.
Everyone, it was so great to see so many new people, especially Folsey. By the way, shout out to Folsey. By the way, I was so happy. Folsey was one of my favorite people to meet.
He's so tall in person, isn't he? I'm like, oh,
he's
hi,
really,
Folsey.
Really tall. But no, Mo, I gotta point this out. We have our two tallest friends. We got Folsey, we got our boy Foe, and T-Shaw. Those boys are tall.
And Lance the master, like
Yes.
that's a big boy. That is like, hi, Lance. I wish I was as big and handsome as you. And yeah, Minty's here now. Hi, Minty. We love you, Minty. Shout out for Minty and everybody else in chat. But yeah, so when you say KH20 was small, like how small are we talking about here? Like are we talking about just because I can't really picture my head. So how small are we talking here?
It was kind of small, like, you know, it was kind of small because, like I said, it was like a small little like conference party-ish room kind of place, though. So it was kind of small. So kind of like take like the layout of like my room, but expand it times 5. I guess. Wow. I think that's like the best way I can describe it. It was pretty small. It was pretty small, but we all still had a great time. You know. Guides, you know, big shout out to Cage Guides, who was an excellent host.
Shout out to Guides, we love you, Guides.
Absolutely loved it. It was so good.
But now I remember a few of the like Bambina told me before that you get there and people weren't really like talkative, like talking with each other and stuff. It was rather like quiet compared to Reconnect. Is that true? Like people were just like kind of like being shy and stuff in person.
Yeah, I think you can say like a lot of people were kind of shy because like I said, you know, we're all used to speaking to each other here on Twitch and Discord, you know, so this is like a whole new experience though. So I can totally understand that, you know, but honestly, you know, a lot, and then of course when Reconnect happened, you know, everybody, became, more confident and more braver to
Yeah.
like, hey, we got all of our friends here. These are the people who I interacted with before. So you know what? If I can interact with them like I do like on Twitch and Discord, I can do the same thing in person. So honestly, I applaud everybody for doing an absolute job because honestly, it was like a party at Reconnect. It was like a party every day.
And we are definitely getting into that. I have a special clip just for you, Kokiri. But
God, I'm
yeah,
ready.
yeah, I'm ready. But just so what is this story I'm hearing about Cage 20 about Beat the Duck? What's that about? Please tell me what is the story behind Beat the Duck?
Brilliant. Funny story you asked. So I don't remember who it was, but I know we got a Donald Duck pinata. It was about this size, and I think we were making a joke. So we wanted to go beat the crap out of Donald for all the stuff that he doesn't do in Kingdom Hearts, like saying like, oh, we're not healing you, we're not doing anything. So we decided to take it outside into the parking lot, and you can hear like Landy, Tree, and Andy starting to chant, beat the duck. Beat the duck, like it was just so freaking funny. And like, keep this in mind, we were outside and there was like people people who were like,
no way,
like, who weren't even attending the event. They were over here like having their phones out and videotaping like what the hell is going on? and the funny thing is, so I don't remember who was driving the car, but out comes Landy sticking his head out of a window, carrying a bat, and he's just like going all like Sparta screaming like, yeah. But most of the entire time, everybody was just like, beat the duck, and you can just see like, by the way, my buddy Osafia was one of the people who actually got to whack the pinata.
Nice.
So Osafia whacked it, and I actually took a piece home of it. It's somewhere in my closet, but I actually.
Oh man, if only you brought it out here with you, Koki. I would love to see a piece of Donald's.
I mean, I can go get it real quick if you want me to.
I mean, if it's not too much trouble, yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can go get it real quick. Be right back. Time. All right, let me
Time.
Get it real quick.
And now here's where we start talking shit. So I'm kidding, but nah, it's good to have Kokiri back. But yeah, Chad, yeah, sorry about the audio issues of the past. This mic of mine here just all of a sudden stopped making things lower. Oh, he has a box. This boy has a box. Okay.
All right.
Lock it in.
Here it is. It's just a little piece. It's a little bit beat up.
For
but
the first time, we're seeing a piece of Donald on the show. Yes.
I got a piece. It's not that perfect, but
whoa!
This is all I have.
Is that his butt? Is that his face? What is that?
I don't know. I think this is like a butt or hip.
You have a piece of Donald's ass in your closet?
I think I do.
Bruh. That is going in the highlights.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Never in a million years did I think we would see Donald's ass on Motown Downtown, but here we are. Spank it nice. Anyways, moving away from Donald's butt. So, what are some of your favorite memories from Reconnect, Kokiri? Like, tell me about day one. Your favorite memories from day one.
Dude, seeing everybody, man. I remember when I first got, when I was first flying, I remember seeing everybody. Like the first people that I actually met at the airport was three of the most incredible ladies in my life. We have Kai, aka Prince Kaiora, Peach Beach, and finally the first person who I saw at the airport, Royal Aqua. They were they were kind enough to pick me up at the airport and take me to the Airbnb. They kept making fun of me, saying that I was supposed to drive.
That's funny.
Because I got stuck. Okay, the thing is, I was stuck in San Antonio, and I was supposed to go to Dallas, but our flight got a little bit delayed, and I was in the airplane because it was raining. It was a really bad storm.
Oh man.
And I haven't had my lunch yet, so I'm over here just like chewing on a pack of gum because I was hungry, and I usually carry gum with me to make sure my ears don't pop. People do that. So I'm over here just chewing the crap out of some packs of gum because I was starving, and I was so hangry, and you have these three ladies over here saying like, I was like, you should have driven, you should have driven. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, dude, it's like 6 hours away from me. Do you think I'm gonna drive in that pouring rain? No,
6 hours, wow.
Yeah, it's 6 hours from Dallas from where I live. But anyway, but honestly, seeing people on day one, you know, at the actual event, you know, I can see like, oh my God, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. You know, we're all here like hugging each other and all this kind of stuff, you know. Oh my God, it felt so
That
good.
was me, man. That was me. I walked in, and after guys did his presentation, the lights turned on. I'm like, oh my God, Aqua. Oh my God, Prince. Oh my God, Kokiri. Oh my God, Katie's. Oh my God, Andy. Oh my God, Landy. You could hear me scream, right?
Yeah,
And
I heard.
There was
I heard all of it.
There was a line of people waiting to hug me. I'm like, oh my God, guys, come here. And because I'm not gonna lie, because you know I'm a very outgoing person. Even I was a little nervous before meeting everybody. It's the feeling you get before you walk on stage, like a bit of stage fright. But once you meet each other, it was just go time from that point forward.
Oh yeah, I felt very confident. I mean, I felt very confident seeing everybody. I mean, I was maybe just a little tad nervous, but
Yeah.
I was just pretty confident because like you know, I'm used to all my friends. You know, I love seeing all my friends. You
Yeah.
know? And I'm over here getting greeted by hugs from friends like Folsey and like and a bunch of other people. It felt so freaking good to see everybody.
Well, let me ask you this, because I asked the last guest. I asked Bina this when she was here as a returning guest. Was I exactly how I portray myself online?
Oh, you were absolutely perfect. The same way you are, dude. You were absolutely the same way. I was like, this is my guy, dude. This is Mo. And of course, you know, in the words of Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm gonna address this to you, Mo. Mo, don't ever change.
Aw, I felt that right here. Thanks, Kokiri. But yeah, so like then we head to the Airbnb. How much fun was it at the Airbnb for you?
It was a party, dude. It was such a party. Like every night was literally
Yeah.
a party, dude. Like literally, you know, I had moments of like, you know, playing Smash and Mario Party like with Treehouse and Andy and
Pocket.
Xander, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah, I cannot forget my first experience playing Just Dance because around this time, I never played Just Dance before, period. And the thing is, I remember I was playing Just Dance because I was like soaking wet and cold because that pool water was like Bazaga cold, man. I was like, I am not swimming in that water. I don't know how y'all people can freaking swim in that water, but I'm over here just like cold and I'm just like shaking and just like going like this. Almost like in my mind, I'm like, what am I doing? And I hear like everybody just cheering me on.
Well, Kokiri, I'm glad you mentioned that because we actually have a clip here of you dancing at Reconnect. So here's a quick clip of our friend Kokiri dancing at Reconnect. Enjoy.
Oh boy.
Go, Kokiri. Felt like this before. I apologize. Shake it like. Shake that booty. Shake what your mama gave ya.
Oh yeah, work it.
Look at that ass.
Kokiri's got the cake.
The dancing queen right here. That was amazing. That's probably one of my favorite moments of Reconnect. Is that was just we took a couple of shots. We did, and Kokiri's like make way for the dancing king, and that was incredible. But that was just day one too.
Yeah, y'all can thank yourself and Kai for getting me involved to do this. You know, because you can just hear Kai just like chanting and doing the encouragement. You know, you can definitely hear her in that clip.
Yeah, so you were staying at the Air because I stayed in the hotel, but you actually stayed in the Airbnb, right?
I did. Yeah, I was rooming with Tree, Xander, Andy, Kitties, Peach, Kai, and Agent Spacely.
Cool. And y'all had like separate rooms, or were y'all like bunk beds?
Yeah, we had separate rooms. Oh wait, I also forgot Trouser. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, Trouser.
Trouser, love you, buddy.
I remember. Okay, so fun fact. I remember that the first night, I was sharing a room with Treehouse and Xander. We were just just horsing around, just being silly. And I remember I remember Charles just comes in the room because he was asking for an extra blanket before we were all going to bed. And then he comes back to where we're just like me, Treehouse, and Xan are just giggling. And the only thing I can just hear is Charles just coming and say, "Hey, can y'all just like shut the fuck up?" That was like the highlight of our friendship. Like every time we see Treehouse, we always ask him like, it's like, "Hey, Charles, can you just like shut the fuck up?"
That's hilarious. Inside joke, yes. So let me ask you this. What would you say, well, like, day 2 and 3 was also amazing, but what would you say are some of the things that you want to see done better for Reconnect 2.0?
For Reconnect 2.0, you know, the one thing I want to see is like, you know, I want to see more of our overseas friends, like people who live like in different areas, like in Canada and stuff, and other places. I want to see more of those people. I know we got like, you know, a taste of that, you know, like with Carly and Damo, but I want to see more people, like, you know, like hopefully we can see people like Nami Shay or someone, you know, like, you know, especially some of our Canadian friends too. I definitely would love that. They could come down. They could come down for next year.
Well, for me, what I want to be like improved upon for Reconnect 2.0, I want more days, man. Like 3 days is way too fucking short. I mean, I know it's probably really expensive to reserve these hotels, but if we get 4 days, that'd be amazing. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wait, no. When Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That would be amazing because it's like we get there, we have so much fun, and it's done. 3 days goes by way too fast. So that's what I want improved.
Hey, you know what's better, Mo? You know what's better than that? Why not make it 3, 5, 8 days over 2?
He got me. The puns have already began. The puns have already began. I love it. But yeah, that's what I want. So can you confirm with us here that you are going to Reconnect 2.0 next year?
I am.
Yes!
I'll see you guys at Reconnect.
We will see you guys there. Will you get another Airbnb or stay at the hotel this time?
I'm probably more than likely gonna be at an Airbnb like with trousers and some few people. So it'll be the same like last year, but with more friends this time.
Gotcha. Yeah, for me, I'm gonna stay in the hotel, but I'm gonna come 1 maybe 2 days early. And I might be staying 1 or 2 days after because our friend Carly Stella, her birthday is 2 days after Reconnect. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a party for her. And if that's the case, I'm staying an extra 2 days just for her because we love you that much there, Carly.
I mean, hey, speaking of Reconnect, Mo, you know, we also have a birthday on one of the days at Reconnect on July 13th. Our good friend Katie Wayfinder.
Really?
Yep, bless her heart. She has a Kingdom Hearts birth date, 7 lights and 13 darknesses.
That is so cool. Well, we are definitely gonna party with you, Katie Wayfinder. That is a fact.
I'm sure she'd be thrilled.
Someone bring the alcohol, bring Just Dance. We gonna have a fucking party. Kingdom Hearts fans know how to party. That's a fact.
Hey, you know what? You might as just to keep a secret. Why don't y'all just get her a Riku cake? I'm sure she'll like that.
Yeah, we're not on the internet, so nobody can know for sure. So, how hard was it for you, Kokiri, to say goodbye to everybody? Like it was hard for me personally, but what was that like for you?
Man, it was hard. I mean, I didn't, I wasn't tearing up or anything. I mean, I was on the inside, but what really got to me on the way home was being able to read all the messages that my friends left me on the autograph book that you got with the stuff, and I was listening to Dearly Beloved.
Oh boy!
While reading it, and I was like, my dude, I'm gonna cry, man. I'm gonna freaking cry.
I was also,
I was happy because I was saying, we'll see each other again real soon.
Till we see each other again, which is in 2025. That's a fact. But it's like, because you saw my Reconnect vlog video, right?
Yeah, I did.
I was crying in the hotel, bro. So I'm just like, I don't want to go home. And saying goodbye to everyone, being in the lobby, and you felt it in the air. You're just like, we don't want to go, but we
Yeah.
have to. And I was crying I was in my plane just sitting, like, I had my eyes covered and just, I had to let it out. I'm just like, I don't
Yeah.
want to go. I had way too much fun, man.
Yeah, I remember the last night. Like some people were leaving early. Like I think Trousers was leaving early because to go catch his plane.
Yeah.
It was like early in the morning. But I remember Marina and Kai were tearing up, and we shared a massive group hug together
Yeah.
though. But honestly, I didn't want to say goodbye to them either. But it was
See you
great to,
later.
like, yeah.
For real, yeah.
Because the thing is, as soon as I woke up, we were gonna see each other, and they were gonna already be at the airport.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I believe there's going to be a wedding soon, right? Where they met at Reconnect.
I don't know. There's gonna be a wedding. I don't know about that. I don't know about. I know we had that wedding with Water KH and Preferred Whale.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was really freaking sweet.
It was,
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting a wedding.
Yeah, I
But
also want to
it
give
was
a
great.
personal shout out to Professor Buttercup and Peaches because Peach because they were nice enough to drive us everywhere. So shout out to those two right there. Thank you for the ride.
Oh, they were great. Yeah,
Greatly appreciated, greatly.
Peach was our MVP driver.
Love you,
Like,
Peach.
she was able to like take us to places, take us to go out to eat, take us to the airport and back. Peach was absolutely the MVP of this entire trip.
So moving away from Reconnect now, what are some of the big games you've been playing since we last saw you?
Well, I can tell you this, Mo. On the day before Reconnect, when I was at the airport, I've been playing a lot of Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, which, by the way,
Nice.
I definitely would like to show off the shirt because I'm actually wearing one right now. So
Amazing.
there you go.
Amazing.
So there you go. So I've been playing a lot of it, and I've been a 1,000-Year Door veteran since day one, 20 years ago. I remember being that 11-year-old little boy, playing 1,000-Year Door on my GameCube, and honestly, I was almost a mess, dude, because I was like, it's like, dude, a game from my childhood is getting remastered, and when I played it and beat it, I was like, this is so good. Like, and honestly, I can say without a doubt that it is my all-time favorite Mario game, and it's my third favorite game.
Really? Is that good? Because
Yes.
I've never played.
It's really
I
good.
played Paper Mario on N64, but all the games after that I haven't played yet. But is that good? Really?
It's really freaking good, Mo. It's
Nice.
really good. Honestly, I can say is you're in for a treat. If you love RPGs, you got to play 1,000-Year Door.
I will.
You
I'll look
gotta
into
play
it.
It's my favorite RPG of all time, dude. I freaking love it so much.
Now, what about Mario RPG? Is that pretty good too?
Yeah, it's really good too. I really do like it, and I really love the collaboration between Nintendo and Square, which of course they did that originally in '96 when they were called SquareSoft back in the day, and I was like, there's no way this game is getting remade. There is no way. And I played it. I've been loving it. It's been good, but honestly, it definitely captures a lot of magic, but the more magic comes from 1,000-Year Door. And then another game I've been playing, which I'm still playing it, is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Woo!
I'm
And
still
we are
playing that.
definitely getting into that. I have questions about that moving forward. But my next question is, tell me, Kokiri, what was your reaction when Sora was announced for Super Smash Brothers?
I screamed. I was screaming. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Sora!" Like Sora. Finally, like the moment I saw the Mickey Mouse keychain, I was like, "No, no, it's Sora. It's freaking Sora." And the moment I just heard, the orchestrated version of Simple Queen, I was like, "Ah!"
Lost it.
Like I was like, "Oh my God, this is so real." Like honestly, I think he was perfect. I think he was the perfect character to be announced.
Seeing
Smash, dude.
Sora and Mario shake hands. People
was-
don't understand how momentous of the occasion that is. For me personally, Kokiri, that moment is my favorite moment in all of gaming. It was that good. And
He was perfect.
I destroyed my room. You saw my reaction.
Oh, yeah.
My thing is, I legit did not know it was going to be Sora, because I thought after Sephiroth, okay, Sora's not getting in, and that's fine. But it's just everyone was saying he's not getting in, and he did get in. And now I play Smash a lot more thanks to him, so it's just...
Oh, yeah. Hey, just take on inspiration from Parappa, you know? He just gotta believe!
Yes. I mean, if Parappa got into Smash Bros, that'd be pretty crazy, too. But that's my next question is, though, what characters what's for the next Smash Bros game, what character do you want in the game?
You know, that's a really good question, though. I mean, honestly, if I can name 2 of them.
All right.
Like 2 of them that I actually did want. Obviously, you know, you gotta put in Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
And then finally, one of my requested characters, Dixie Kong. I definitely would have taken Dixie Kong.
Dixie Kong,
too.
okay. Yeah, because we do need more DK rep in the game. I want Kratos. That's what I want. After Sora, Kratos is what but I don't think that can happen personally because Nintendo and Sony don't really get along, but you never know. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot, and I want more Sonic characters, bro. That's what I want. Give us Shadow, give us Tails, give us Eggman. I hate that Sonic is the only character where there's only one rep. Give us more, seriously.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that both Shadow and Knuckles definitely ended up...
Knuckles would be perfect, seriously.
He definitely would have, though. I definitely would have loved to see one of them, you know?
Yeah, watch the next game called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe. Watch.
So watch it happen. It's gonna happen.
Speaking of Sora, now I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts 4. Not 3, 4. So Kokiri, in your opinion, do you think we'll get KH4 news this year?
Could be, though. I mean, honestly, for me, you know, I'm in no rush to get it, though. And the thing is, you know, I wanted to make sure that we don't get spoiled. And if we do get news, I don't want there to contain like
spoilers.
Too many spoilers.
Yeah.
Kind of like what happened last time.
Yeah.
With KH3. Like for example, like that trailer, like with Sora battling Aqua in the Realm of Darkness.
Spoiler.
Like, that should have been a secret.
It's seriously, yeah.
But honestly, like kind of like the first trailer that we got, like with Sora and Strelitzia and Quadrado, like that was like perfect. Like I don't want to see anything else. Like maybe a picture or something of like some of the worlds that we're gonna visit. But anything else that's major spoilery, like if we're gonna see like, oh, Sora versus the Masters, like
don't reveal that.
Keep that a secret.
And that's why, in my opinion, like Kingdom Hearts, a lot of people did not like Kingdom Hearts 3 was because there weren't any surprises. The trailers, if you see every single trailer for KH3, you basically know 98% of the game, and that sucks. Like me, after the Royal Aqua trailer, I stopped watching trailers, and I'm so glad I did because every final enemy from every world, every Keyblade transformation, hell, Lingering Will and Yin Sid showing up, those were all surprises. And so for me, my experience was better overall.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like I still need to, I will say though, Remind actually really helped carry the game
a lot, yeah.
Which is why Kingdom Hearts 3 is my personal favorite Kingdom Hearts.
Same here. It is my favorite game in the series. It is.
And I did say last time on your show that I said I did promise I was gonna beat. Spoiler alert. This is just spoilers, real quick. I'm just a little minor spoiler, but I did promise I was gonna fight Yuzora one day. But this year I did say last year that this year I want to try and make it happen and kick his ass for the first time.
You got this. I've actually been trying also. I got him down to like 1 health bar. So if I can do it, so can you, buddy. But yeah,
I'll try.
Going back to KH4, I'm only going to see like two, maybe 3 trailers, and that's it. No more.
Yeah, that's all I perfectly want. Like, just keep it like simple and clean. See what I did there? Keep it simple and clean, and just like give us like 2 to 3, maybe 4 trailers for Kingdom Hearts 4. And just leave it how it is, you know.
Yeah.
Don't give us anything like how Sora gonna get out of Quadrado? Like let us figure that out. Like Nomura, keep that a secret, please, Nomura.
Yes, and I'm just excited to see who the secret boss is going to be. But do you think the game will come out in 2026 or later?
Probably, you know.
I
Probably
think so.
maybe around 2025, 20. I can probably see it as 2026.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be perfect.
I feel like they will spend all of next year promoting the game for a 2026 release. That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
So now moving away from Kingdom Hearts, I want to talk about Mario now.
Oh, here we
So
go.
yeah, because Kokiri, I gotta ask you, is Charles Martinet actually done with Mario? Because I feel like the recent Mario games, he came back for them.
So he did confirm that Nintendo also has confirmed that he has officially stepped down from recording lines for the games. So Kevin Avgani, the new guy from Wonder, he's now taking over. Like the only reason why, like in the Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and the Paper Mario Thousand Year, why we got to hear Charles's voice is just because, you know, they were just reusing clips, you know, from what Charles did in the past, you know. But now when it comes to like new games, like with, you know, Super Mario Party Jamboree and the new Mario and Luigi Brothership, that's all Kevin right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be all Kevin now.
Okay. Well, Charles will always be my personal Mario.
Same. But hey, you know, he's doing a good job as the Mario ambassador and still traveling around the world to cons to, like Mr. Miyamoto said, to like spread the joy and passion of Mario wherever he goes.
Have I ever told you my favorite experience with Charles?
Oh, tell me.
Basically, I was at E3 in line for something. He speed walks by me, and I'm like, oh my god, Charles, picture please. I'm running behind him. I'm like, picture please. He turns around, he stops, take a picture with me. Then he says, you are number one, wahoo, and walks away. Like, he stopped. He was in a hurry to go somewhere, but he stopped to take a picture with me. That's how awesome this guy is.
He's one of the nicest people I remember. Which, by the way, fun fact, in 2019, 2 weeks before Luigi's Mansion 3 came out, I actually met him and I did the voices of the characters that he does, and he was just like wow, that's pretty good. Like, he really liked it. And I told him as he was signing one of my games, you know, I told him, I said, you know, one of my dreams is to, like, you know, continue your legacy one day. And what he told me was, he said, you know, that's very sweet. And he's like, you know, don't wait for me in 30 years until I die, because he was laughing when he said that. But if there's one thing that I'll never forget that he told me, was this line: follow your heart, follow your dreams, do something that you love that makes you happy. Those were the words that he told me on that day at the convention. He was really nice about it.
That is incredible. God bless that man, seriously.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And next question regarding Mario is, what did you think of the Mario Bros. Movie, Kokiri?
I was in love, dude. I loved it day one. I mean, honestly, I will say I think Chris Pratt did a pretty good job as Mario, you know. Like, I honestly think, like, you know, like, he's probably gonna he's gonna totally ruin the movie with his voice. Honestly, I will say that he improved. He definitely improved. I really loved everything, like the Nintendo references and everything. I love Jack Black as Bowser, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, Charlie Day voicing my favorite Mario character, Luigi. Which, by the way, I was really upset that my boy did not get enough screen time.
Seriously, what the hell, Nintendo? Give him more.
Hopefully next time we'll get more. They'll give my boy more screen time.
Yeah, it's funny to me because I owe Chris Pratt an apology, because, like you, I was just like, what? Chris, no, you need to be charged, man. I was nerd raging, but I watched the movie, and honestly, pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It's to a point now where I want him to come back to voice Mario in the second film.
Oh yeah, dude. But I honestly, you know, I will say though, I think Charles did a great job in, like, making the cameos.
Yes.
Like, the little jump man, you know, like too much. It's a perfect.
Oh my god, I love it.
I think the perfect role that he did was playing as Mario and Luigi's dad.
Yes, these are my boys. I love that line,
dude. I almost wanted to tear up because in my mind I'm like, yes, Charles, yes, those are your boys. You've
literally
voiced these characters before. Like,
literally,
those are your boys.
And yeah, it's funny because people were saying, I was telling all my friends, this movie is going to make $1 billion to watch. They're like, you're crazy. I'm like, motherfucker, this is Mario we're talking about here. Every single human being on Earth over the age of 10 knows who Mario is. Put some respect on his name.
Exactly.
Seriously,
Hey,
I loved it.
Hey, we're getting movie 2 in 2 years, Mo.
And that's the next question. What do you want the second film to be about?
More characters, please. Please look at my hat right here.
Yes.
Give my boy more screen time, please. Give him more. But I want to see more characters. Like, let's see more of Yoshi. Maybe give us more characters. Like maybe like Wario or Waluigi.
Waluigi, yes.
That would be really cool. But I want to see more characters and more in the worlds from Mario games. Like I loved the references that we got to see, like Yoshi's Island, Bob on Battlefield from '64. The Sand Kingdom from Odyssey, like that was very cool. Like I want to see more screen time of like the Mario characters just exploring those areas,
There's the potential is infinite, seriously. And people were upset that the directors of Teen Titans Go made this film. I'm like, no, this is perfect because they know comedy, they know music, and they knocked it out of the fucking park, bro. So I'm glad they're coming back.
Yeah, which by the way, Mo, one of the director's daughters was the voice of Luma Lee, the cute little Luma.
I didn't know that. I legit didn't know that.
Yep, that was one of the director's daughters, which by the way, I will go ahead and put my emo in your chat real quick. Which by the way, big shout out to Kai for making that.
I can't wait to commission Kai again. Kai for an emo. She's amazing artist. That's pretty cool.
She's very talented. She's
nice.
really talented.
And so do you plan, have you gone to the Nintendo World Park yet at Universal?
Oh, dude, I want to.
I have gone, and it's so good, buddy.
Badly.
It's so good.
It's so good. I really, honestly, it would be a dream country. Honestly, I mean, if I were to take anybody, I would take all my friends. I would also take Marina as well.
Yes.
Because I know she definitely lives in the area, and we're kind of talking about it, saying that we want to at least plan to at least go together and just go check it out, go try all the food,
The Mario Burger was delicious, Kokiri. The Mario Burger was delicious. And Mario Kart was actually a lot of fun, too. I love that.
Oh, yeah. I've been hearing a lot of positive things saying, the best part was the Mario Kart ride. But the thing is, a lot of people are saying, Mo, that the one over in Japan has, more stuff, like the Yoshi's Island ride. But Japan, in their shop, where they sell all the merch and stuff, they go all out in their Japan store. I seen videos saying here's some of Mario, and some saying in their store they have like Pokemon stuff in there. I was like, they're selling Pokemon stuff in Japan, but not here. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I want to go.
I'm actually going to California in a week or two, and I'm going back to Nintendo World because I had that much fun there. The food, the rides. Oh, and by the way, speaking of rides, bro, have you seen the Nintendo World at Florida trailer? How much bigger it is?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be much bigger. I'm also excited for the Donkey Kong World area.
Oh my God, 2 parts.
It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we're not gonna be able to get any representation of King K. Rool and the Kremlings, which by the way, they need to come back in a DK game.
For now.
I get it. They're owned by their Rare's property. But come on, dude. At least give us some more representation of K. Rool and the Kremlings, because I miss those guys.
I can't. It's gonna be pricey, but I can't wait to someday go to the Universal Park. But rewinding back to the Mario games, what do you think? Do you think the next mainline Mario game will be on the Switch or the Super Switch? I call it the Super Switch.
I feel like the next Mario game is probably gonna be a launch title for the next Switch console, and my prediction is it's gonna be a 3D game, because it's already been almost 70, it's already been 6.5 years since we got Mario Odyssey, and that was the last time we've ever got a 3D game. I mean, of course, also we did get Bowser's Fury in 2021, but an actual mainline new 3D Mario game, that's probably going to be a launch title for next year or something.
Yeah, and that's actually my next question is, do you think the Super Switch will come out next year?
I can see it. Because honestly, it's time, dude.
Yeah.
It's really time. Like the Switch has been going on for 7.5 years.
7
so
years. Wow.
It's
the longest Nintendo console. It's crazy to think about.
It's time.
And it's like, I love my Switch, but bro, it is a potato. It really is. Like, my phone is more powerful. My phone is more powerful than the Switch. So it's just, I love these games, but I'm so tired of playing in like 10, 12 frames a second. Because that trailer we saw of Metroid Prime 4.
That blew my mind.
It looks
Metroid
like a
Prime 4
PS5
Beyond.
game. It looks almost like a PS5 game, right?
It kind of does, though.
Yeah.
It kinda does.
So
I mean,
imagine
maybe-
what a Zelda or Mario game or Pikmin game looks like on that.
I'm sure it will agree. I mean, maybe when Sakurai's done, maybe we'll get like another remix of Smash game. And yes, looking at the comment for Cheney, I got you. I will voice Mario in the next Smash game. I got
Yes,
you, bro. I
confirmed.
got you.
You
Cheney,
heard
I
it
got
here
you.
first. You heard it here
I got
first.
You, Cheney. I got you. I got you. Which, by
It's-
the way, I want to give a shout out to Cheney, who says, like, I think he told me once that he actually wrote in my autograph book at Reconnect that I was his favorite voice of Goofy or something like that. But Cheney wrote that.
That's
and
so
Really
sweet.
that really meant a lot to me. So thank you, Cheney.
You
I
are
love
the
that
best,
so much.
Cheney. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, it's just, I remember you told me, Kokiri, that in the Metroid Prime 4 trailer, at the end of the trailer, they didn't have the Switch logo. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna say that for next year. That's gonna probably be like a launch title or something.
I'm excited. I just hope that I can still use my Pro Controller and stuff. And do you think it'll be backwards compatible?
Probably. It could probably be backwards compatible, maybe more gigabytes and stuff like that.
No,
you know?
no drift.
Yeah, no more Joy-Con drift or Pro Controller drift. Nah. They gotta fix. I'm sure they'll work on that and fix all that.
Yeah, I just personally love the fact that the Switch got so popular for Nintendo that third-party companies want to put their games on the Switch, but it's so freaking watered down that they're like, guys, this is like the worst version of our game. Can you like make a better console? You know what I mean? So they're
Yeah.
making that for the third-party developers. That is just
Oh,
that blows my
absolutely.
mind. Seriously, I love
Yeah.
that level of support. I love it. So
Yeah,
go on.
No. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm excited to see whenever this new Switch comes out.
Same here. So moving away from Mario, now let's talk about The Legend of Zelda, shall we?
Oh yes. Yes.
Kokiri, what was Tears of the Kingdom like for you?
Dude, it was a really great game. Like honestly, it felt like a more expanded version of Breath of the Wild. Like I mean, you know, like back then, you know, I love Breath of the Wild.
Me
you know,
too.
Like, being able to have like the freedom to like go and do whatever you want. But I feel like with Tears, they really expanded on the creativity, like using the Ultra Hand to like craft your own ship, your car, and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. I love, you know, like having more caves because I know that was kind of like a trademark, or kind of like one of the main staples for Zelda.
Yeah.
Was like exploring caves and stuff and underground. I thought that was pretty good. The return of dungeons. Thank you for doing that, Anuma-san and Mr. Fujibayashi. They listened. But most importantly, Ganondorf. They cooked with Ganondorf, dude.
Ganondorf.
But by the
Where
way,
do
big
I
shout out to
start?
Mary Mercer.
Where do I start, man? I can't go back and play Breath of the Wild anymore, man, because Tears is such an upgrade. In fact, Breath feels like a tech demo compared to
Yeah.
Tears. That's how much of an improvement this game is. Every single issue I had with Breath was fixed in Tears, so now is officially my favorite game in the series. I loved it.
Yeah, it's actually is my third favorite Zelda game. I mean, of course, you know, Ocarina of Time will always be my favorite game of all time. You know, just too many meaningful
Nostalgia.
It's too meaningful to me, dude. It was my first Zelda game. It's where my Twitch name came from because of it. Like, I just love Ocarina of Time so much. That'll always be my favorite game ever.
And the second one?
Twilight Princess is number 2 for Zelda.
Nice.
So those are my top 3 Zeldas. So 1 is Ocarina, 2 Twilight, and 3 Tears.
Gotcha, yeah. I wanted to fix my weapons. We can do that. I love how you can like fast travel better. The building is on a whole nother level, and the boss fight with Ganondorf, no spoilers, but that was the way you get the Master Sword and the Ganondorf boss battle was some of the best in the series. That's a fact. I loved it.
It was very good, and also big shout out to Matt Mercer also voicing the character, which he did an excellent job. Ganondorf.
Excellent. Now, do you think that we will, and speaking of Twilight Princess, do you think we'll get the Wind Waker HD remaster and Twilight Princess HD master on the Switch or the Super Switch?
I hope so, dude. Everybody wants it. I personally do want it, but we need it. We need to get all the 3D Zeldas together, because we already got a bunch of 3D Zeldas, like Ocarina of Majora on Switch Online.
Yeah.
We already got Skyward Sword HD and Breath of the Wild and Tears. I'm like, where's Wind Waker and Twilight to complete the whole 3D package? We need it.
Yeah, because I've been itching to play Wind Waker, and I've never played Twilight Princess, and I really want to. But I don't want to buy a Wii U just to play it, you know? So bring it to the Switch, Nintendo. I'm begging you, please.
Yeah,
I will love that.
By the way, Mo, you better play Wind Waker, otherwise Sid Lexia is gonna come find you.
I've seen the wrath of Sid Lexia at Reconnect, so I'm trying my best to stay on her good side for real.
Yeah, she'll hunt you down to the end of the earth and make sure you play that.
I believe that with a hiss and everything, and I love that. Now, do you want Kokiri? Do you want the next Zelda game to be open world or more classic like Twilight Princess?
I mean, honestly, I really do miss the traditional Zelda style where we go to dungeons, get a dungeon item, get a key, fight the boss, all that stuff. I mean, honestly, they definitely kind of showed and improved that back in Tears, but I really want to see that. And I kind of like how they're going on a different twist with the new Zelda that we're getting in 2 months, actually, with Echoes of Wisdom.
I completely forgot about that game. I can't forget me either. Playable Zelda! Yes!
Yes. By the way, Mo, that is the first time that is not the first Zelda game that we had a playable Princess Zelda in a mainline title. I'm not counting spin-offs, but mainline. The first time we had her mainline was Spirit Tracks.
I actually never played Spirit Tracks, so that's because I thought, you know, obviously there's the there's what's it called, those horrible games. What's it called again? The one
CDI?
The CDI games, yeah, which we don't talk about, the memes in that thing. But so Spirit Tracks, why do you control Zelda in that game?
So the thing is, you know, like so Zelda is a spirit because she actually gets attacked by a villain. She gets attacked by a villain who takes over Zelda's body. Okay. So Link and Zelda actually work together, and there are times where like Zelda would help you solve puzzles and stuff.
Oh.
And sometimes there's like these phantom enemies in armor that Link actually can barely fight. So Zelda's spirit goes inside the Phantom's body, and she actually takes control over it. So she's got like her own shield and sword, and she can actually help Link and like face enemies and monsters in a Phantom armor combat. So she's really fun to play throughout the whole game, dude.
Oh man, I can't wait. Day one by.
I really admire her personality because like the whole entire game just like, you know, it was like, there's a monster in my body. You better get my freaking body back. Get my body back right now.
So we got Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, the Link's Awakening game, and now this playable Zelda game. We had 4 Zelda games on the Switch. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you. I mean, I would love to get Mario Odyssey 2, but that's just me. I love it. For real, yeah. It's but me personally, I would love it if they go back to the classic Zelda games because Breath of the Wild was so good because it was so different. You know, they changed everything, and I love that. With Tears, I loved also, but I don't want every Zelda game moving forward to be open world, because then that'll get stale. I go back and play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I'm like, can we go back to this, please? The simplicity of that.
Absolutely, and if there's one thing that I feel like I really do want is give us our green back.
Yes.
Please. Now don't get me wrong. I love the champion's tunic and the champion's leather for Wild and Tears. I mean, I love the blue, but come on, like green. It's just its flagship color. Like, give us green back. Like give us like give us our Peter Pan loving costume back, please. We need it.
Peter Pan. That's amazing. So moving away from Nintendo now I want to talk about Final Fantasy VII Experience.
Oh boy.
Cause tell us, cause you played Remake and now you're playing Rebirth, right? How has the FF7 experience been for you, buddy?
It's been good. I first started my FF7 experience back in 2020 with my first Final Fantasy game being Remake.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. And I beat it, and I absolutely loved it. I still need to play the original 7 though.
Yeah.
I really want to finish that. 2 years ago I also played Crisis Core Reunion, which really got me
so good.
hard. It got me really hard, and then of course now I'm, and then in February, and then in early February this year, I got to see Advent Children for the first time.
Nice.
Dubbed, and it was beautiful.
Love that
and
movie.
now I'm over here playing Rebirth, and honestly, this is great. I mean, I know I'm missing a lot of stuff because I've never played the original FF7. Of course, I need to do that. But hopefully, maybe sometime after Rebirth, maybe I'll play and get the full experience.
The full scope, yeah. Because when I played Remake, I like you, I never played the OG7. So to prepare for Rebirth, I went back and played OG7. And what's cool is that for the PS4 version, they have cheat codes, Kokiri. You can speed up the game. You can turn off encounters, and my favorite part, you can have unlimited magic and unlimited attacks. So for me, that's why I was able to do it, so I didn't have to worry about just to push buttons and win, basically. Right. So the story was amazing. I loved it, so I got to enjoy Rebirth more because of it. Rebirth is my game of the year, Kokiri. Rebirth is so fucking good. I love Rebirth.
It is really good. Which, by the way, Mo, to carry on that FF7 tradition, did you know that there actually is a FF7 book?
Book of what?
Of Final Fantasy VII. It's called, and you guys can look it up too. A friend of mine told me about it, but it's called On Our Way to a Smile.
Okay.
It's supposed to, from what I've been told, it takes place after the events of the original Final Fantasy VII, and then dives straight into Advent Children.
Wow, I'll have to look into that. I remember someone mentioning that before at some point, but one of these days I will. So who are you going to romance, Kokiri? Mine was Tifa, cause Tifa. So who are you focusing on?
Man, that's really hard, because I love, as you can see here, I really do love Aerith.
You love Aerith.
I do love Aerith so much. But Tifa, but honestly, without spoilers, Rebirth is starting to maybe admire Tifa a lot.
Yes.
So maybe that might change.
Come join the Tifa cult.
Like I said, I'm not sure yet. I'm definitely not sure yet. I need to finish Rebirth first, and maybe we'll see. But I haven't decided yet. Between right now, it's tough.
So you're leaning more towards Tifa.
Probably, because honestly,
gotcha.
I feel like she definitely despite all the struggles that she goes through in Final Fantasy, and Cloud needs to be there for her, dude.
Do you have a character? What character do you prefer to play? Who is always on your team? The three characters on your team.
Oh, dude, Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith.
Nice.
Nice. I have Cloud with the girls.
Yeah, I had Cloud, Tifa, and Barret. I love Barret. He's going to be my next cosplay. What do you think of a Zack, Kokiri?
Dude, best boy. He's my favorite.
We
boy,
had him on the show, the voice of Zack, on here before, and I admired him because Zack's my favorite Final Fantasy character ever. I love Zack.
I love Zack too, dude. I mean, Barret's also a good character, I really do admire him too, and all the stuff that he says, oh shit, what are you talking about, asshole?
Suck on this!
Suck on this! Kiss my ass!
I love that. Need my help, do ya? So, what other Final Fantasy games do you plan on playing in the future?
If I were to pick a Final Fantasy game next, and all my friends are gonna kill me if I don't do it, but 10.
Nice. That's
I have to play 10. I've never played it.
Everyone loves 10. And hi,
Yeah,
Cass. Hi, Cold Classic Cage. Love you, Cass. Shout out to Cold Classic Cage, please. Former alumni of the show. Love you, Cass. But yeah, so Kokiri, since you mentioned FF10, you know what you have to do now, right?
Yeah.
You have to. Yes. Go ahead.
Laugh.
Go ahead.
Don't make me laugh.
That was actually a whole lot better than I was expecting. Pretty good, man. It's like ha ha. That's all I can do. So my second to last question is tell us about this podcast of yours, Kokiri, and do you plan on adding that chocolate flavor to that podcast?
I mean, oh yeah. So I have a Zelda podcast now. I call it the Kokiri Chronicles. It happens every third day of the month. You know, it's where I talk about all things Zelda, kind of like what I do with my Triforce Tuesday streams. You know, where I play Zelda, and I just like sit down and take a moment and I talk about with my community. You know, like theories and lore and references to Easter. I do all of that, but with the podcast form to where I've invited a lot of people. You know, a lot of people on the show. You know, I've had people like Sora and T-Shaw. I've had Bahamut. I've had Landy from the Landy Lodge make 2 appearances on the show. I've had my friend Michaela, aka Gluten Free Waifu. You know, I've had a lot of incredible people. But to answer your question, yeah, I will. You know, we'll have to like sit down and talk about it, and hopefully I'll have to find a cool topic that we can talk about.
I love all things Zelda, man. So if you want to talk about like the next Zelda game or Zelda speculations, I got you, bro. Sign me up.
Yeah, I got another episode coming up next week. It'll be, I think it's like episode 6 or 7.
Okay.
It's one of them.
That'd be amazing.
I'm going to be talking. So my next and I did confirm it on my podcast. So my next topic is going to be a reference to Link's Awakening, because the HD remake is having its 5-year anniversary this year in September. So my topic is going to be about, was it all a dream? Like the entire experience of Link being in the land of Koholint Island, because spoiler alert, you know, the entire area is just a dream. But I'm gonna dive deep into that discussion and see if it's really all a dream.
Another Motown Downtown exclusive. You heard it here first. Thank you, Kokiri. So my last question is, since we have some of your friends from your community watching us, what are some of the future content that they can look forward to from you?
Well, definitely, you know, I definitely will be, definitely want to dive into Final Fantasy X, because like I said, if I don't stream Final Fantasy X, everybody will freaking kill me. So I gotta get on that. Right now I'm still doing, critical mode on Kingdom Hearts 2, and this is my first time actually playing on critical mode in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Nice.
I have never played critical mode on a Kingdom Hearts game ever, so I want to get through every Kingdom Hearts game on crit mode for the first time.
Nice.
And hopefully, like I said earlier at the start of the show, I want to fight Yuzora. I want to fight him.
Good luck.
But my goal is for a first try is to do it without dying.
First try? What?
First try fight. Do not die. I want to try.
I wish you the best of luck, man, because I'm still trying to whoop his ass. I'm down to like 1 health bar. To prepare for Kingdom Hearts 4 whenever that comes out, I'm also going to play every single game in the series on crit Kingdom Key only. So wish me luck.
Oh,
that'll be fun. So with that being said, now let's move on to the fan favorite section of the show called Top 10 Questions on Motown Downtown.
Bring it on.
10 questions. You got the questions. Top 10 questions. I got the answers. Top 10 questions. Better get your answers ready.
Where I will ask my guests 10 brand new questions, usually from the Inside Dive Studio, but since you're a returning guest, these are 10 brand new questions. So are you ready?
Bring it on. Let's go.
All right. So the first question is, what is your favorite Keyblade?
Oh, Keeper.
What is your least favorite Keyblade?
Oh my god. Probably the one you get in Wonderland.
It's not one either. In terms of being a content creator, what makes you the most happy?
Being able to be there for my friends, being able to see my friends and support all my friends. You know, the words of Sora, you know, my friends are my power.
Aw. In terms of being a content creator, what makes you the most unhappy?
Just trolls, dealing with trolls.
Facts. What is your favorite sound in all of video games?
My favorite sound is like the little jingle that plays every time you get every time you find a secret in Zelda, the dee 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 dee.
Nice. What sound from video games do you hate the most?
I hate Tingle's voice. I just want to yeet that man off a fucking...
Tingle is amazing! What are you talking... What? I like Tingle.
I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, he can go Kulu Lin Paul all the way to Terminal.
Okay.
I don't get that weirdo fairy man out of here.
Well, we have a live action Zelda coming out. Tingle might be in it, bro.
Then I'll throw popcorn at the screen if I see him.
That's hilarious. So, what curse word would you love to hear Mario say?
Fuck.
The one place on Earth you would love to go on vacation.
Dude, I want to go to Super Nintendo World. I know we were talking about it, but Super Nintendo World.
Take
me there.
Any other place?
I'd love to go to the UK.
Oh, hell yeah. So the one vacation spot you would never want to visit.
Never want to visit. I don't know. Good question. That's a really tough one. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe...
Ohio.
I don't...
It's boring here.
Probably.
we'll go with Ohio then. Last question is, if you had a genie, what are the 3 wishes you would ask the genie?
Well, wish number 1 is, you know, someday I will carry on the torch for Kevin Afghani as the voice of Mario and Luigi. My second wish is to be completely certified from my teaching job. And number 3, one day, I definitely would love to get Twitch partner.
One more round of applause, please, for our great friend, Born of Kokiri. This was a lot of fun, man, and just catching up with you and stuff. It's just
Dude,
I forget where we were doing a podcast. I'm like, we're just 2 friends just chilling and chatting. I love it. So
yeah, right?
I'm gonna get the raid ready here real quick. So how about some parting words for the audience?
Sure. Let's see. I'll bring 2 of my friends out.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. You number 1. Woohoo! Hey Luigi, you want to say something? Oh yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Thank you. Haha.
Thanks, buddy. So we are gonna go raid Bambina Fofina. I believe right now she is. I believe she's on the ship. That's not a spoiler for you, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So what should the raid message be?
Bambina!
Okay. Bambina. There we go. Copy, paste that, and give her a follow too. But yeah, thank you again for coming out, buddy. Love you to death. One more shout out for Kokiri, please. One more shout out before we go. Give this man a follow for his podcast, for his gaming, and for future Yazor battle that we're all gonna be here to see that for. But yes, we're gonna go raid Bina now. And I will be back probably next Friday for more Motown. So I'll see you guys next time, okay? So with that being said, thank you for coming by, Kokiri. Love you, buddy. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Take care.